Okay, day 2 on the cruise at sea. We're going to be at sea all day today. So far it's been fantastic, and I'm going to go up and get myself some breakfast now from the buffet, and I don't know, maybe some ropes course today, find some fun things to do. I'm sitting on the waterfront here, which is on deck 8, and basically we just went up to the ropes course, and it's too windy right now. So anytime the winds are over, I think he said 30 knots. I'm not exactly sure, but I believe it was 30 knots. But they won't run the ropes course. So that's why I suggest, that you try it early, because if you wait till later in the trip, you won't be able to do it possibly, because you might run into some wind. It gets busier, and of course, as people put it off and don't do it, if they want to do it, maybe it's windy or whatever, then it becomes an issue with getting on. Also, if you want to take a GoPro, which I am, it has to be a chest strap, and you're not allowed to take anything in your pockets except for your key card. So they also want your shirt to have sleeves and your shorts to be down to your knees. So can't do like a tank top and short shorts or those kinds of things. So and obviously they want you to have some good tennis shoes. You can't do it like in flip-flops or whatever. So they do have some rules that you have to follow, and we're just waiting for the wind to calm down now so we can do it. Well, I tried to do the ropes course today, and when they finally did open it up, they only opened half of it, and the line was long. So as I've said earlier in the video, if you really want to do something like that, you kind of got to plan for it and take the opportunity when you can. I figured I would have another opportunity where I would get to do the whole course. So we'll try another day. So here we are, another day, 3 days later actually, where I'm going to finally get a chance to do this rope course. And as I said before, there's wind or you get busy, and then this is what typically happens is people end up waiting and waiting to do this. So do it when you can. Of this rope course, that right there is one long drop. So there's 2 sections to zip line. This is the first one where I'm cruising over, and then there's going to be some footage from below of that same zip line. So you go from one platform to the other, and there'll be another section where you go out over the water coming up, and it is a blast. Plank. Walk the plank. Walk the plank, sir. Yeah. And this is the second zip line where you go out over the water for a second and come back to the platform.
And that is the ropes course. Some of it was on a faster speed motion, so it didn't take as long to go through it. There's a couple of planks that you walk out over the edge of the boat. There's a couple of zip lines. I did those a couple of times. I don't know if I showed them all a couple of times, but one of them goes out over the water off the edge of the boat. The other one goes from one side of the boat to the other. And then, of course, there's different steps and ropes that you walk on, and it's challenging in some areas. Other areas are less challenging, especially if you're trying to do it without holding on as much with just your balance. So I had a blast. I'm glad I got to do it. We were actually going out to sea while I was on part of it. And as you can see, it's a super fun activity and can be really popular with the crowd on the boat.